What's up, you guys? This is Andy, and we are going to kick off the first season of the Space Force Dynasty right now. I made a couple of decisions that are slightly different than what I discussed in the setup video. The two main things are that, one, I changed the mascot to the Skyhawks because it's something the announcers will actually say. It's built into the game. When I was looking at mascots, I forgot to look at FCS, and I'm blanking on who the Skyhawks are, which school it is, but there is a team nicknamed the Skyhawks, and it's built into the game. So the announcers instead of saying home team or away team, or road team or whatever the case is, they'll actually say Skyhawks. If only I could get them to say Space Force, that would be the ultimate, but unfortunately that's not in the cards. It was also brought to my attention that there are other mascot names that are very generic that they'll say, like Comet, Stars, maybe Galaxy, something like that. I think I'm going to stick with the Skyhawks. Those other mascots are just a little bit too generic, and Skyhawks is not the most fitting mascot, but it's not super generic either. And also, I like the alliteration. You know, Space Force, Skyhawks, S&S. So I think I'm going to stick with that. Another thing that I decided to do is I initially was planning on putting Space Force into the independent bracket, but I really don't want to get invited to the WAC, only because I don't want to be playing the same teams that we played in the Coronavirus Dynasty. So because of that, I think I'm going to put myself into Conference USA. Now, Sunbelt would make a little more sense as far as the level of the team. However, it doesn't make sense geographically at all. And Conference USA is like supposed to be representative of the USA, at least by its name. And they actually have teams out west. I think UTEP is in Conference USA. They at least have one team in Texas in this game. Actually, I don't know if it's in this game in real life. I think UTEP is in Conference USA. I'm actually not even sure who we're going to remove from Conference USA to replace, but I think that's what I'm going to go with. And also that'll get me against tougher competition to start out, because I could kind of cheese it a bit and just play, like 3 FCS teams every year to get more wins and get better recruiting in season and out of season. It would help both recruiting sessions. But I think I want to get right into it with some decent kind of mid-level competition. So that's what I've decided to do. So we are going to set it up right now. Coach contracts have to be off. It is fun playing with your job on the line, but I want to run this concurrent with a Madden Sim Dynasty, and I can't be getting fired after a couple years. I think I'll probably win. I gotta imagine I'm going to win at least like 3 or 4 games. I would just guess. I don't know, though, and I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to go with coach contracts off. I also don't plan on switching schools. So even though it does add a fun element, I would rather... I can't risk it. So let's get Space Force in there. So let's have a look. Conference USA, ECU, Houston. Okay, so Houston's in there. Okay, so they have a few Texas teams. Rice, SMU, more than I thought. UTEP. UAB, Tulane, Southern Miss. I mean, these are all decent programs. SMU is they're a pretty classic program. I don't want to remove them. Maybe Southern Miss. UCF is relevant. UTEP has some name recognition. Let's see here. I think I'm going to pause for just a moment while I think about this. So if you're watching this recording, you won't notice a delay, but I'm going to hit pause. Okay, guys, back at it. This is kind of a hard decision. I'm basically between Southern Miss and UAB, and I really don't have a lot of great reasoning behind that. I think I'm going to replace Southern Miss. UAB is not quite as storied, but they did win Conference USA a couple of years ago. Now, you know what? I think I'm going to take out UAB because they won it in real life a couple of years ago. As of this Dynasty 2006, I just think they're not as storied as other programs. I don't want to remove any of the Texas programs because they're in Texas, they're farther west, and I don't want to shift the average farther east since I'm in California. So I think I'm going to take out UAB. Apologies to any UAB fans. Hard decision, trust me. So we are going to go Space Force, and I've thought about this already, and in practice runs, I think I'm going to leave my coach name as Space Coach because it sounds more like a title. Like, oh yeah, he's the Space Coach. I don't know why. It cracks me up, so I think I'm going to go with that. Oh, you know what? We have music playing, but I don't think you guys can hear it. Hold on. There we go. Now music's playing. We're not going to redo the rest just to have music. Sorry, guys. All right, here, let's go. Let us continue. So here we go, new season. Custom schedules, okay. So as I've discussed in prior games in the Dynasty, most notably the Coronavirus Dynasty, recruiting gets hurt quite a bit by having open dates late in the season. So because of that, I want recruiting to be as good as it can be this year. It's probably my most important season for recruiting because if you look here, we have basically nobody on the roster. Our best guy, I think, is a 65. Yeah, we have 3 65s, we have a 62, and after that, everybody is flat out terrible. So we need all the players we can get. So for that reason, we are going to try to fill these dates in the middle. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go with an FCS just so I have a chance to win. So let's see, is there anyone close to me, like a Sac State, a Northern Arizona? Who do we have? Actually, we should have everybody. I bet all FCSs are open. Yeah, let's do NAU. We'll host. Yeah, we'll go ahead and host. The last week, it's okay to leave that open. Recruiting is mostly done by that point. Okay, this looks pretty good. At Georgia. That's a tough one, but you know what? As an independent, we are going to be taking our licks on that. I actually wouldn't even mind playing this on the road as well. Let's see, that's host Northern Arizona. So how do we look here? Let's see how we are. 1, 2, I'm counting away games. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're even then. This is a bit rough for recruiting. We really got to hope that we can get guys visiting by week 11 at the obviously. Otherwise, we're not going to have a home game to have them for which to have them visit. So there we go. We will keep that schedule. Now this is kind of funny. I've noticed this in practice runs. Look at my rating, C+. Something I noticed, and I haven't really quite tested this yet, but if we go to the depth chart, P. Jenkins, let's just put a different guy here. I think it may update our overall. Yeah, look at that, D-. Because this, in all my practice runs, I couldn't believe that they had us rated as a C+. I couldn't figure it out. And I was getting smashed by teams that were like a C-. And I was supposedly a C+. Very bizarre. Alright, so the next thing I need to do is set up in-season recruiting. And as we discussed, I'm going to be recruiting all tight ends. Only 2 tight ends in California? Okay. Let's just go, let's see, I guess we can go nearby states, Arizona. I'm trying Nevada. Nobody in Nevada. Guess we could go like New Mexico. Nobody. Well, let's just go all. I think in total there aren't really that many players to pick from, so we're going to have to go all over the country. Kalispell, Montana. I'm thinking let's not go for a blue chip. That's a bit much. Okay, 4-6. I want to try to go for the faster guys because those are potential H-back types. Also, I think I should try to have a max weight of 250. So you need to be under, I'll say even under 250. Yeah, so let's go here. You know this guy's 250, so we can go for that. 230, and he's faster. Okay, let's go for a couple of these bigger guys too. 250, 250. So do they max out at 250? Maybe we should make it 240. None of these guys are over 250. Yeah, maybe I should make it 240. Yeah, let's make it 240. 250 is a bit heavy for Service Academy, you know, because I want to think in terms of Army, Navy. Okay, also we'll whack that guy. Out with that guy. 245, sorry. Okay, if we don't have, let's see. Who's left that's under 240? That actually, I might have just crossed off everyone that's possible. Okay, 225. 240 is good. 231. 5. We only have 5 guys. Okay, so we're going to have to recruit bigger dudes. So we'll just have to go for the 250s. We'll have to expand it to 250 for now. 250, 250. 250. 219. And we're going to not go for the blue chipper. Too unrealistic. McNeil, 250, runs a 4.8. Actually, he would be a good potential lineman. Is there anyone up here that is 250? 4.69. Yeah, let's let this guy go. Kentucky. We'll go ahead and add in Trent McNeil. Okay. So, coach options. I really don't know what to do here. Let's not go option, though. Let's just go, like, balanced offense. Let's focus more on passing. We have 2 impact receivers. So let's favor passing a bit. Let's just kind of put this in the middle. And let's sub more because our guys are almost equally crappy. Like, they're... You know, look, if you saw the depth chart a moment ago, all of my running backs I think are like 52s. 56, 56, they're all the same. So might as well sub. Alright. Alright, let's do this thing. So we're just going to go through and sim these games and see how we end up. Just cross our fingers that we can get at least 1 or 2 tight ends. That's the hope. Okay, who's interested? Him, not as much. Nope, nope. Okay, here we go. We're in the 2nd tier. Let's just see how that goes. Yep. Yep. Still 2nd tier. We're fighting some pretty big-time programs there. Okay, this is good. He's not super interested in anyone. Same here. Okay, good here. And good here. So that'll round it out. Let's go after these guys. Wait, so yeah, we're toward the top. No, we're not number 1 on anyone's list, though. It's a little frightening. Oh, 1 point remaining. Yeah, we'll go here. Actually, let's do this. So these guys are a little lower, actually. Let's focus on the guys where the interest is higher. Let's go here, here. Yeah, that's good. And we'll add one to this guy. Actually, who runs the 4.6? Right here. Oh, he's not interested. I think... Oh, maybe we should go after him, even though... Let's see, where are we on the interest? You know, let's go after this guy. He's the faster guy. He's in California. No, wait, no. Tennessee. Springfield, Tennessee. 6'3", 220. He fits the archetype for the size we're looking for, so let's add him in to the mix. Actually, we should probably add... You know what? Let's do this. We'll give a few points to everyone. These guys will give more points. And then we'll kind of see what shakes out. Because we'll get a good idea of who is interested and who's not.
Think so?
What about those 2 creepy girls?
I'm trying to think of... Oh, the ad threw me off what I was trying to think about. So here, we're going to give this guy some points. And then everyone else, we're going to give a few points. Because as long as we recruit them, we'll get an idea as to whether they're interested. Even though we're not as high on their lists.
We're gonna sleep in the car now.
Dude, that is distracting ad. Okay. But it's spooky season. Scary twins. Alright, there we go. So let's roll with this. We'll keep a tight eye on where we increase, where we decrease, because we're going to lose games here. ECU, B-. We're hosting these guys now. Crushed. No surprise.
No added taxes, fees,
No surprise. A little bit of passing. How are we doing? Yeah, we didn't do too great. I'm not too worried about the stats. This is kind of it's an unimportant season. We're more focused on getting our guys in there. And maybe I didn't discuss it before. The reason I am simming is because my players are so bad, it wouldn't even be fun to play with them. All right, here we go. So we dropped here. We can probably drop that guy. Okay, this guy we went up. That's good. Anybody where we went down, probably whacking him. That's a bigger guy. That's too bad. Up, we hung even here. That's great. Okay, the 4-6 guy dropped off already. That's too bad. That's okay, though. So this guy we stayed pat. So let's go ahead and increase the points. We'll keep these even. So here we drop, but not a lot. We're actually still in the first tier. We're tied with those other big schools. Still 4 points left. Okay. All right. Let us proceed. Do we have any kind of injuries or anything like that? Oh, goodness. 2 weeks, 11 weeks. What about program standards? We don't really need to check program standards because it'll pop up automatically when we go to sim a game. We're going to get crushed. Actually, wasn't that bad. 35-0. It's really not that bad. All right. Also, just FYI, there won't be in-season recruiting on this video. I'm going to do that in the next video, or maybe even stream it. I'm not sure. So if you're looking for that, you can go ahead and skip this video. So here we did drop with this guy. We're still in the second tier. We haven't fallen off completely. And you can see these guys were going up. So these guys look interested. This guy, okay, we're in that third tier. We're going to leave him off. All right, so we're looking fairly strong here. It's kind of surprising. Mississippi State will get beaten up. Okay, take action. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. 2 quarters. Let's go with a game. Fitch, is he an impact? I think he's our impact guy, so that's too bad. But let's go with, we'll go 2 games. P. Richardson, 2 games. I basically want to do everything I can to keep the interest bar down as much as it can go. I don't want to even sniff straight Adam Merced. I don't want to sniff any kind of NCAA interest. Okay, we got crushed. That's understandable. I'm really hopeful about these prospects. We have guys interested. We're getting crushed, and we have these guys interested, a couple of them. So I feel like it's really looking good to land a couple of these guys. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, 1 guy fell off. Not a huge surprise. I'm not really sure who it was. Could have been this guy. Okay, so the guys that were increasing were kind of staying put. So we were really high up on a couple of lists. Okay, let's try to get this guy. Let's go a little harder after him. Let's go harder after this guy. Oh, let's go hard here too, man. See, if only we could win a darn game. But unfortunately, because we do have a conference schedule, we didn't quite have the flexibility to add in FCS teams that we could beat or potentially beat. So we're really just going to have to clinch and hope here. Crushed. And this song again. Even just the instrumental, I recognize. All right. Rolling along. Dropped here. That's not looking good for this guy. We'll keep points on, though. Who do we play next? Memphis? Dude, it's not looking good to win any games until NAU. This is supposed to be instrumentals. Yeah, anyway. So nobody fell off, that's good. Here we're climbing, we're still climbing with this guy. we're really falling off here. Let's take the points away. I mean, our goal is to just land a couple of guys. Actually, let's go here. Wait, how are we doing up here? Okay, we're higher there. Middle. Yeah, let's just keep it fairly even. I think this is fine. Let's go here like that. Yeah, we're getting beat up. Hanging on for dear life.
Camera thief. Take pictures. Run like the parallel stitches. Attach my feet to the path I beat. Teach myself to keep the answers brief.
Okay, we didn't lose anyone. Okay, I was going for instrumentals. This is the instrumental playlist, by the way. Alright. How are we doing? Okay, we're number 1 here. He was in the stands for the Memphis game. That might not be good, but his interest went up. He wants to play in Palmdale. Who doesn't? Okay, we have a pitch there, so that's good. We have pitches anywhere else. No. Not really. So this guy wanted to play in Palmdale. Were the two guys interested in Palmdale? No, just those 2 pitches. Okay. Moving along. We put up some points. Have we scored yet? Okay, we had scored yet. We had scored 12 points, so we just doubled our season point total. Rice can't be happy about that. We haven't lost anyone. We're top, second. We're hanging pretty tight. Now this guy, if we give him points, will we like? Will we get back on his list? I kind of don't want to do it though. We're so far down. Here we're still in competition. Oh man, let's give him. Okay, hold on here. Let's give this guy more points. See, okay, that guy has a pitch. Let's leave the points. This guy, we don't have a pitch yet, but we're number 1. Let's take a couple of points from that guy and put him here. No, the guy with the pitch. Yeah, because we're trying to compete with freaking Ohio State and Michigan. And this guy had a pitch, so let's go with him as well. We want to get these guys to visit. So when is, how close is Northern Arizona? Oh, it's next week. Oh my gosh. Well, it just helps so much if you win. We can also schedule guys for UTEP right here. Oh, goodness. My free safety. Okay, 1 game, you have a sliver. 2 games, you don't. So we'll go with the 2 games. Let's just cross our fingers that we can get at least 1 visit in this week. Is Northern Arizona better than us? We're a D-. Okay, it looks like we're technically kind of even with them. Didn't lose anyone. Ready for a visit. Oh, badass. Okay. Playing in Palmdale, not a selling point. Let's go Coach Prestige. My Coach Prestige is high. That's the only visit. Darn it. I was really hoping one of these guys down here would want to visit. Like, we're top here. We have such a great chance to land these guys, but they don't want to visit yet. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if we can win first off. Crushed by Northern Arizona. Damn it. Well, I mean, we haven't won a game yet, so hopefully getting beat doesn't, we lost to them worse than we did to Georgia. Lost by, well, no, Georgia was 35. That was 33. We lost to Troy. Worse than we lost to... Oh, my goodness. Okay, we landed the guy. Our first recruit. Welcome to the Space Force, Jamal Keel. Poor potential. Well, they always say that for in-season. He always wanted to play for me. That's great. And I think I did Coach Prestige on him, too. So that probably worked out. Now let's have a look. Now we need guys to visit. Okay, UTEP. So we have another week, but let's see if we can schedule visits. Yes. Yes, okay, excellent. We got visits, we got visits. Okay, looking good. And we have points left over. Let's just kind of even this out. So we went down here. We lost a bit. Or did we climb? Okay, no, these two guys were on top. Alright, let's keep trugging along here. Oh my gosh, we sniffed a W. What happened? Okay, is dark blue me or them? Oh, SMU. Wow. Oh, we were winning until the fourth quarter. Look at that. Oh man, we came so close to winning a game. Okay, we're about to have visit week. Assuming, so one thing is, guys that wanted to visit, they may have committed elsewhere this week. I hope not. Okay, we didn't lose anyone. Okay, invite. This guy's not ready not ready to visit. Okay, indifferent on style of play. We'll go Coach Prestige. Pretty much unless they specify a pitch. Okay, he likes location. Unless they specify a pitch, I'm probably going Coach Prestige. Location not an influence. Okay, I'll go Coach Prestige. Because for whatever reason, Coach Prestige for me is high. I don't know why. Coach Prestige, he actually specified. Excellent. All right. So we're in line to land a couple of guys. We're top here, top second. And he's visiting. His unofficial visit to Ohio State didn't go so well. Okay, we have a chance. We're actually even with Ohio State on the bar. We're just listed second. A lot of Big Ten influence in these recruits. Pac-10 right there. Wait, national number one. There was... How is he national number one? Is it because there's a... That's just weird. I don't know why he would say number one. Because there was a 5-star tight end. Maybe he committed. That's strange. I don't know. All right, here we go. It's visit time. UTEP. Let's put up a fight. Or let's not. Interception return. Goodness. Dude, they ran it down our throats. What's that about? Look at the rushing touchdowns. Is that Jesse Palmer? You know what? That might be a different Palmer. I'm not sure who that is. 6 rushing touchdowns. Hey, at least we got one guy. We might be in line for 2. Cross your fingers, guys. Who can we get? We need guys so badly. Come on. Show me something good. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Wow. That is awesome. That's an awesome haul. We're going to have actually a decent recruiting class, which is really surprising. But look at these 4-star guys. Look at our recruits, our commits so far. Wait, let's see. 4-star, 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 3-star. I mean, that automatically probably lands us at worst like in the top 80. Okay, so we're actually down to just this guy. We only have one guy left. Where are we on his list here? Not super high. But you know what? Since we're giving him all of our points, we might have a chance. I don't know. I haven't run this or paid attention enough times to know if that's the case, but let's just have a look. No more home games, so there's no visit possibility. Crushed. Dude, I can't believe we lost to Northern Arizona. And then we almost beat SMU. More like SMH. Okay, how are we doing with this guy? We're number 1 now. So we'll schedule him for the bye.
I don't think so.
What about those 2 creepy girls?
Yeah, so it shows that giving them all the points, it helped.
It is truly frightening.
You know what's really scary? Missing out on Geico's great service. With Geico,
Crushed.
24/7 access to licensed agents.
Thank you.
We'll have to watch out though. That guy, he might have visited somewhere else this week, and we might lose him.
Happy Geicoing. Switch today for 24/7 access to licensed agents.
Hi, I'm Michelle Obama. The people who know me.
Okay, we're still there. We're still number 1.
Myself in good
He likes the fact that we emphasize academics.
and this summer I decided
I feel like we're getting lucky with our pitches because these guys happen to be interested in things that I'm strong in, which are academics and coach prestige.
meaningful for you.
Well, this looks pretty good.
The Michelle
Mike Bracey.
Is a Spotify original podcast, and you can listen to the series.
Show me some Mike Bracey.
right here on Spotify.
Presented by Don Platinum.
It could hurt that we're not playing anyone. I'm not sure.
Spectrum Mobile continues to be the fastest growing mobile
Got him.
provider in the nation.
Wow. We might have our whole offensive line.
AT&T and T-Mobile for 2 quarters in a row. Millions of people are switching, and it's easy to see why. Spectrum Mobile delivers the fastest overall speeds and is the most reliable.
Vincent
mobile
Marshall.
service coast
Dude,
to
you get some pretty interesting Heisman winners. I think last time I ran in the Heisman, Rudy Burgess won.
Click to learn more.
Tony Hunt, Kevin Cobb, Breston, Brady Quinn. Good times. Good times. Let's simulate all this. So I'm going to stop right before I advance the season because I have existing draft classes that I need to go on my hard drive and erase. So that's pretty much going to do it for this video. This is probably not the most interesting content. Oh, what? They kicked me out! They kicked me out! Well, hey. Let's see if we get an invitation somewhere else. Or if we go independent. No, Navy. Okay, Navy. They picked up Navy, so it looks like we're going independent. We got kicked out of Conference USA. Well, you know, if we end up having to play Fresno and playing the WAC, then I guess so be it. Whatever. That's how it goes. So yeah, we're going to stop here because right after this, it'll be, the recruiting process, the off-season process, budgets, players leaving. That's where we'll export the draft class. And like I don't know if I said or I was about to say, I have draft classes on my hard drive I need to go into and erase so that we can get these new ones in there. So that'll do it for this video. Go ahead and back out and save. Oh gosh, you know what? I scared myself just now because I thought I might be overwriting accidentally. I should already have an SF slot in here. Yes. Alright, cool. So that'll do it for this dynasty. No, the dynasty is still going. That'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and like I was about to say, not the most interesting stuff, but you know, some people like to see how everything is done, you know, how the sausage is packed, as they say. Anyway, that'll do it. So the next video for this will be recruiting. Not sure if it's going to be a stream or if I might just do a video for that and not a stream because I would like to actually get some recruits. It's probably our most important off season for getting athlete recruits because we simply need bodies. As the seasons progress, it'll actually be okay if we only get, you know, even 3 guys. It's probably okay because we you know, right now we just need bodies. As we get farther in, we're going to have more positions filled out, so it won't be as important to get bodies. But right now we just need bodies. So I may just do a video that way if I, you know, get to recruiting and there simply are, if there's like 2 athlete recruits like in California that I have a shot at. You know, I might restart. I might actually do that. And I'll be honest if I do. I'll let you guys know. From there on out, though, I plan to just roll with whatever the computer gives me. But getting this off the ground in the proper way, I feel like, is pretty important for this to even be fun. So that will be that. So thanks for watching, and look for the next video, recruiting. We'll see you there.